Well, hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to SportsCenter. Hannah Storm.
Ooh, look at this.
Jay Harris. So LeBron James doing his best Air Jordan last night?
Yeah, I got you.
You see what it did?
Air to the throne?
Air to the throne, yeah.
Maybe, maybe not.
But first, this is a cool moment. I'll tell you about it afterward. Listen to this.
Dad, we see you down here cheering on your son. Just describe that feeling.
Oh, he did it again! He did it again! Oh, my God. Okay, I'm not doing this on purpose. He's literally taking, every time we get an interview, he's dunking the basketball.
Jalen Johnson's parents.
That's so great.
That's really cool. That's really cool. There's in the corner. I wonder if they were talking to his dad there when he hit the three. Hawks cut it to three. Early third quarter, Lakers up 8. It's LeBron time. Rui Hachimura 3, no. Max Christie smacks it back out, hands it to LeBron for 3. And then LeBron, another 3. Lakers up 10. Let's go to the fourth quarter. Davis, Anthony, gives it to LeBron. LeBron James steps into a 3. Lakers on top, 105-93. Few possessions later, they're in control. LeBron, fadeaway jumper, and with that bucket passes Michael Jordan for the most 30-point games in NBA history. Lakers going to win. They talk history afterward.
I idolized my childhood, and I wear 23 because of him. To know that I can sit here and be in a room or in a conversation or whatever it is, and you mentioned MJ, it's like it's a super duper dope for me, being a kid from where I'm from.
It bothers me. But it took him 7 more seasons.
I mean, you know what?
He probably could.
Be
He said,
very interesting.
Yeah, it will be.
Yep.
Since turning 40, LeBron James has scored 30 points in 2 of 3 games. Only 2 other players in NBA history have had 30-point games after turning the big 4-0. Michael Jordan had 4. Dirk Nowitzki had 1. LeBron also passing Dirk for the 4th most games played in NBA history last night, Anna.
Well, Friday, the Heat suspended Jimmy Butler for 7 games. In a statement, the team said the suspension was for multiple instances of conduct detrimental to the team. On Thursday, Butler said he had lost his joy playing in Miami and that he did not think he could get it back. Here's senior NBA insider Shams Charania with the latest.
Sources tell me Jimmy Butler has indicated to the Miami Heat that he wants a trade out of Miami and he's open to playing anywhere in the league. From what I'm told, his preferred destinations, though, are the Phoenix Suns, Golden State Warriors, Dallas Mavericks, and Houston Rockets. And although both sides have met over the last week or so, the agent of Jimmy Butler as well as the Heat, to try to diffuse this situation, my understanding is this is at a point of no return. And this is a situation between 2 alphas in Pat Riley and Jimmy Butler. It's at an irreparable stage here between the Heat and Jimmy Butler, with about 1 month before the NBA trade deadline.
As we welcome in Anscape senior writer David Dennis Jr., Butler took the Heat to the NBA Finals twice in 5 years. What is your perspective on how this situation has devolved to this point?
Yeah, Shams is absolutely right. We have 2 alphas who, cannot see eye to eye. But to me, we're not spending enough time talking about how Pat Riley has mishandled this situation. Like, what do you think Jimmy Butler is going to do, or any player is going to do in a situation where they have taken you to the finals multiple times, you won't renew the contract, and you won't entertain trading them? Like, this is a textbook blueprint of what athletes do in these situations. They become unhappy. They become disgruntled. They sometimes disrupt the locker rooms. Pat Riley and the Heat had to have known something like this was coming in their refusal to either move Jimmy Butler or re-sign him. And this was all avoidable for a team that really needs to make the playoffs this year with that young core to maintain their picks and just to carry on the momentum of being the Miami Heat.
Yeah, in the meantime, here we are. As you said, we've seen this movie before with players saying, listen, I need to be moved. It's an untenable situation there. Shams outlined 4 Western Conference destinations that would make sense for Jimmy Butler. Which one do you think is the best? Who could use his skill set at this point?
Well, I think the easiest fit on the court is Phoenix. I mean, it's just plug and play. You move Jimmy Butler in place of Bradley Beal, put him and KD and Booker together in the perimeter. Then he adds defense. He adds clutch scoring. He adds fourth quarter scoring. He's proven to get teams to the finals, marker before. I think from a personnel perspective, for a Jimmy Butler fit, that just makes the most sense. It's all about what Miami is willing to take in and how they're going to negotiate a situation like that. But on the court, Phoenix just absolutely makes a ton of sense.
Yeah, listen, he's a leader. We've seen it in the playoffs. That tenacity, that attitude, that edge has really served him well in his career. Before I let you go, I have to get your perspective on what we just saw. LeBron James breaking Michael Jordan's record for 30-point games in a career. What are your thoughts?
So a few days ago, LeBron says, hey, I could do this for another 5 to 7 years. And everybody's like, okay, Grandpa, like you're just talking crazy. And then he goes out and he has 68 points in 24 hours. And it's like, wait a minute, this guy maybe could do this for 5 to 7 years if he wanted to. I mean, this is just incredible output from LeBron. And those records about the most 30-point games after the age of 40, he might break that record by the end of January. I mean, that is going to be something that nobody is going to come close to having the amount of output that he has at this age in NBA history, regardless of if you're talking about Jordan or anybody. He is going to surpass a lot of people. The first guy to play as a teenager and at the age of 40.
Right. I mean, so, it took Michael Jordan 15 seasons to do this. LeBron, 22 seasons and counting. Wouldn't put it past him to do exactly what he wants and just keep playing until his mid-40s. David Dennis Jr., we appreciate it. Thanks.
Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA,